All right, team, turns!
Take me out on the water,
We eat fishy.
way out in the woods, where the breathing is easy, the living is good.
All you can do is just laugh.
Out in the great
Larry Smith Outdoors is brought to you in part by Badger Sportsman, Bartline Barrels, Warrior Boats, Wilderness North Lodge, Big Snow Resort, Hard and Soft Fishing, Suzuki, Lynch of McGuanago, Dick Smith's Bait and Tackle, Wings Over Wisconsin, Kamick Law Firm, Deep Freeze, Cold Snap, Otter, Norm's Egg, and Jiffy.
And remember, it's a great day to be alive.
out in the great outdoors.
Holy moly.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. We're doing something that I haven't done before. We're up fishing northern Wisconsin. We're up on the Turtle Flambeau, and we're fishing with Jeff Robl. Hey, Jeff, you guide out here pretty much every day. Give us an idea of what we're going to be doing today.
Well, today with the dark skies, and what would you say, it's probably a good 20-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, there's a good breeze.
We're gonna fish some shallow water. Start out looking for shallow water fish. Yesterday we had a probably 25 to 30-mile-an-hour wind, and we did real well fishing from 3 to 8 feet of water,
Okay.
wood and weeds. So that's where we're gonna start looking for fish today.
Yeah, you know, it's different than the flowages that I fish. I fish the Petenwell and the Castle Rock, Jeff, and they're very stained body of waters, and the fishing is usually better on sunnier days. And so this is more of a clear system. Obviously, if you have weeds out there, like on the Petenwell and the Castle Rock, there's not a lot of weeds unless you're in super shallow water because of that tannic water.
This is pretty dark water too. It'll be interesting to have you take a look and
Okay.
see how it compares, but we'll find out.
Well, an interesting thing is that in your guide service is bobbers down, right?
Yep.
So we're going to be doing some slip-bobbering today, which
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of anymore, a little bit on Winnebago, but so that'll be a lot of fun. Hey, you know what I say? Let's go do it. All right. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens today up here on the Turtle Flambeau.
The Warrior story continues with the best tracking, driest ride in the industry. Designed with a high degree of dead rise and bow flare to push water out and down for a smooth, dry, comfortable ride. The smart trolling keel limits bow drift for enhanced boat control in the wind, and with a lifetime hull warranty, Warrior boats are built to last. Warrior Boats, a legend reborn.
Badger Sportsman Magazine, Wisconsin's premier outdoor magazine. Fishing and hunting in Wisconsin, written by outdoor enthusiasts from Wisconsin. Each issue features timely fishing and hunting articles from experts across the state. Badger Sportsman Magazine will help you make the most out of your time in the woods or on the water. Subscribe to Badger Sportsman Magazine today.
Hey folks, the Badger Sportsman Magazine wants to see a picture of you having fun in the outdoors. And to have a chance to win a trip with us here on Larry Smith Outdoors and a hard and soft water fishing kit, all you have to do is submit that picture to thebadgersportsman.com.
Real hard.
Oh, Phil!
Tuna!
You got the first walleye, you son of a gun. Darn it, Phil! Oh, it's a sheep's head.
Cool.
No, a walleye. You guys don't have sheephead here, do you?
No.
Do you want some? We got a lot of them
That's
on
the only
the bag, and
reason
we'll
I
give you
came.
as many as you want.
Those are
Yeah, my
fresh.
wife got 30 of them the other night, but that's why I
Freshwater
came
trout.
for sheep.
Yeah, and I can't believe you guys don't have any. That's just not fair.
In Chicago, they sell them right in the stores, silver bass.
Silver bass, right? You guys
So
have been
there's
surprised.
This is probably what, a 12.5 incher. There's a lot of fish this size. Maybe
Okay.
13. Nice,
And
nice
did you
plump
say
fish.
that in the beginning of the show there is a size limit?
No, there's no.
No 15-inch
minimum
size limit?
so
Wow.
No
On
slack.
a short lunch day, on a tough bite day, this is an 11:30 fish.
Jeff, you got a little nicer fish, huh?
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Not too bad. A little bit better.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of walleyes in this lake, I'll tell you that. You're right.
Yeah, this would be a nice keeper here.
Good eater right there.
14 and a half inch.
Yep.
I am a little bit embarrassed by this net.
Yeah.
My net that I had for years and years broke the other day, so this is what we got.
Hey, at least you got a net. Some reason in our boat we don't. Well, we refuse to use a net because we don't have a net sponsor.
That's why it's
That's why we're not using nets anymore, right?
Oh, it's a-
Grab them by the hand.
You know, it's a pretty unique body of water. It's a destination fishing place.
Okay.
And a lot of that is attributed. It has a real good walleye fishery. But a lot of it is the aesthetics.
Okay.
You know, it's-
Yeah, I mean, you
it's
kind of
pretty
feel
much,
like you're in Canada up
yeah,
here.
it's a Canadian-like atmosphere. And one thing I like about it is I do a lot of short lunches, so there's 64 campsites on the Flowage.
Short lunch.
Yeah.
food for lair.
Right.
There's 64 campsites, and 6 of them are reservable, but the other are first come, first served
Okay.
basis.
Boy, that's pretty interesting. This is a unique body of water.
Yeah, other than like a holiday weekend, I never have a problem finding a place to do a short pull up and do a short.
Okay, cool.
Pick up the slack. I think it's on there.
Picking up slack.
Go ahead, a hard.
Set the
hard-
hook, Phil. Set the hook.
Got
Oh,
it.
Philly.
You know.
Philly steak.
That's a little better. We gotta watch because
Well, it's, I've never fished with someone that's blind before. It's pretty amazing how he.
He says he's blind, Jeff, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
don't-
him
I think
cast.
he's-
I don't know how you can be that accurate.
He might be BS.
Right.
Oh, Julie, don't talk
Oh,
like
that's
that.
a nice one.
Nice job.
Nice fish.
There you go. Wanna hold him up, Jeff?
Yay.
Not huge, but again, a pretty decent fish. Now he had it for a while, so
Just gonna cut the line, retie.
Or is that lunch?
Oh,
yeah. it's-
that's a nice fish. Yep. Got
I
it.
only catch nice fish.
You know,
I've
the
never
nice-
caught a bad fish in my life.
The nice part about this, we've only been out here for about 15 minutes, and there's a lot of. It's hard to believe that northern Wisconsin's got this many walleyes in it. It's just, every time we come up here in the last 2 years, we fish these lakes, different lakes up here, we catch a lot of walleyes. It's just, it's pretty impressive.
Kalen's has been catching multi-species fish for over 30 years. From our crappie grubs to our seismic series of hybrid swim baits and grubs to our jerk minnows
You can't see that jerk minnow, can you?
to our garlic and salt impregnated wacko worm.
That's a Kalen's Wacko.
Our premium line of Kalen jig heads. Oh, and our original Kalen's grub still does a pretty good job too.
Fish, look at that Kalen's in her mouth right there.
Patrick, what are you doing out here? Mark, I'm going fishing this weekend, but with this massive selection of trucks, I can't figure out which one to take.
The brand new Lynch McGuanago stores have a massive selection of brand new Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Make your next stop at the all-new state-of-the-art Lynch McGuanago dealerships today.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
So here we're gonna cast jigs and have bobbers out at the same time. This is kind of a snaggy bottom, so what I do is use a 16th ounce jig as opposed to an 1/8. And
Kind of a weedless jig.
yeah, weedless jig. I found these jigs work about the best. These are ISG slow fall jigs. They got the nylon bristles.
Yep.
And I just, when I tie them on, I kind of fan the bristles out a little bit. What I like about these, they don't have a round, they got a more of an oblong head. It works through the wood
It
better.
does. That's one of my favorite jigs.
Out here, you're not really looking for weedless, you're looking for woodless jigs.
Yep.
Another thing I like about this is it has that thin wire Aberdeen hook where,
Yep.
you know, sometimes it'll open up and
you
pull
can
out,
pull 'em out.
and then you just take your thumb and bend it back. So yeah,
Awesome.
I found these to work the best.
Yeah, anytime you can get through that structure and you're not hung up all the time, because a lot of people get frustrated.
Well, some of these places some of
Couldn't
these
even
spots
fish 'em.
you'd be tying a jig on every other
Every-
cast. So it's,
Ooh, all right, my turn. Joey, you're eating that peanut square.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
doing your eating
hey,
stuff.
look at
I'm
him.
doing the eating.
It was his rod. He's eating the peanut square.
I'm doing the eating for a change. Larry's doing the catching.
Oh,
That's
I mean,
opposite.
ooh, that's a little better one, huh? Excellent. You're, Phil, I'm sorry, but I stole your rod. I figured your hands were
Told you
full.
to put a peanut square on it. Finally did me foul one.
you're on the board, Larry.
I get one. That's always good when I get one.
We'll let you take a rod once in a while.
Yep. I was in between eating.
Those peanut squares brought back some good luck.
Yes, they
Pretty
did. I
nice
like to
fish,
see
huh?
that.
Super sensitive.
Oh, that's why I know. That fish probably just swam by it and I noticed it. He's still there attacking again. I want the kind that just wangles. It's him.
Well,
You gonna get him or what?
Well, there's nothing there. He ain't taking it so I can set him here.
Whoa! Whoa! I was like, are you gonna set the hook?
Nah.
What do you got?
that's a perch, Larry.
That's a perch. Hey.
Monkeys.
Yeah, they are. No, if we were gonna catch.
Swing her over, should I take it off for a filler?
That's worth
Oh, ain't he cute? He's cute.
perch. You want me to take him off? Chucky!
Let's see if I can do it. I'm a big boy. As soon as he comes.
Oh, my minnow fell off. I get a crawler now too.
Did you have a, Phil, was that on a crawler or a minnow?
Oh, his
On the crawler.
He is.
All right. Yeah, it's chunky little guys.
Yeah,
Larry?
Okay. Bye.
Nice job, Jeff. There you go. Looks like a little better perch.
Definitely a perch
Look at
bite.
it. They just keep coming. Yeah, they're like thick down there. You know what? I should have kept some of these
that's a
perch.
nice
Oh,
one.
that's an. Oh, it's just killing me.
Had to throw him in the thing.
Oh, that's an. That I would take 10 of them in a heartbeat. Tap, 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 tap again. Phil, there we go.
All right. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
It's chunky perch, I'll tell you that. We got enough perch for a fish fry yet today?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I'll
Let
let this
that
one
one
go.
go.
Then. Yep. Perch is on. Smaller.
Get him. Get him,
I
Larry.
don't know what happened.
Get him,
I
Larry.
had him. I don't know if he got in a tree or what.
You got them all.
Yep.
Yeah, something's going on. You can still keep him coming.
A decent perch right there.
Nice.
You know what? And that's the first perch we actually caught on a bobber so far. But most of the perch we're casting just a jig and a piece of crawler on there, trying for walleyes and catching the perch. You know, Jeff, I can't believe every spot we've gone to pretty much, except for the first one, we've caught quite a few perch on. Do a lot of guys come out here and target these perch in the winter?
Not really. You don't seem to get too many panfish fishermen out here in the winter. A little bit crappie fishing is big out here in the
Okay.
winter, but not so much perch.
Yeah, I would think with all the perch we caught.
Someone's getting a bite this bobber.
Oh, there it is. Let's see what you get.
Get him. Get him.
Hey,
There
that's
he
a little better fish, huh? Oh, a little smallie. So there is bass in here too, huh?
Oh yeah, a lot of bass.
Wow.
You just haven't been fishing for them yet today.
Now we're on the multi-species.
It's either a perch or rock
It's
bass.
actually moved it.
Yeah,
or something
easy.
in the boat.
What'd you get? It's a rock bass. We're out of here.
It was a little bigger.
Oh, nice perch. Oh, I just can't. Them are really hard to let go. That's hard to let that go. Love perch.
We'd have had quite a live well full of them already.
I know it. Oh.
In the kitchen today, this is Shotgun Steve Schaefer, and we have a young girl from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin that won a huge contest with me one day at church. She just begged me to get on the show. So I said, yeah, come on, let's make some. So she is making venison roast soaked in Coca-Cola, right? And then we're gonna make your own special barbecue sauce that supposedly will knock my socks off, but I haven't been trying it yet, so let's see. Tell me what you're gonna do here, Mara. Throw the stuff together. What do we got?
I'm gonna put a cup of ketchup.
Uh-oh, we got a ketchup ready? Oh, good. Whew. And what else we got?
And then a fourth a cup of brown sugar.
Fourth of a cup. All right. Oh,
2 tablespoons of Pampered Chef Smoky Apple Barbecue Rub.
so is that the secret that's gonna knock my socks off?
That is.
All right.
And then 2 teaspoons.
Smells pretty good already. How old are you?
12.
And you're cooking like this.
Yeah. 2 teaspoons.
And I heard you're sponsored by Pampered Chef,
white
really?
vinegar. Yes.
Holy crap. Or holy cows. So am I doing it right? Stirring it up, mixing it up?
After that's mixed up, then it's gonna simmer on the stove for 5 minutes. Until
5 minutes?
Yep.
All right, look at this stuff right here. Can I try it first before it gets hot? Can I put a finger in it or am I gonna get in trouble?
Sure. Try it.
It's pretty dang good, but my socks are still on.
Okay.
All right, let's go heat it up. We'll pull the pork out. Or not the pork, but the venison roast out. We'll put it in a bun and we'll see what it's like, all right?
Okay.
Let's go to the stove. All right, Mara, looks like it's been about 5 minutes, huh, simmering?
Yep.
Smells really good. Smells good. So now what's the game plan? Now we're gonna pull it off?
Yep, and we're gonna pour it into the slow cooker with the pork.
What we had to do is we take the venison, I put it in a colander, strained it out, and got the juices out of it. Now I'm gonna put it back in the slow cooker, and Mara's gonna come back with her secret sauce. And folks, always save some of the juice off to the side. And that way, if it's a little dry, if the barbecue sauce doesn't cut it, we'll add a little sauce to go with it. Hey, rumor has it that when you make this is about one of the only reasons why your dad comes out of the man cave. Are you sure? Look at your face. Awesome. It's what was that? You did, girl. You knocked my doggone socks off. And it's hard to knock off hunting socks. I'm going to have another bite.
From the Shotgun Kitchen, happy Father's Day to all the dads.
Happy Father's Day.
The Badger Sportsman is the magazine for outdoors in Wisconsin. Not a subscriber? Now is the time. You won't want to miss a single issue. It's packed full of everything you need to know for open water success, no matter what species you're targeting. For availability in your area and subscription information, check out badgersportsman.com today.
I've been getting a lot of bites. Now I went to oh, there we go. Went to a minnow. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with perch that size right there. You know, that's a good 10-inch perch and solid shoulders on them right there. And you know something? I said I wasn't going to keep any fish. I can't take it any longer. I'm going to keep a half a dozen of these because my wife loves to eat perch. You know what? There's an old saying, and I'm going to tell you something. I didn't come up with it. It was one of the very few ones I didn't come up with. But you know what the old saying is? For those of our younger group, a happy wife is a happy life. And always keep the wife happy. There you go. I got to keep that one.
There's one there. There's another one. Oops, wait a minute. Where's he at?
You're right there already.
Oh,
I'll tell you, that's a nice perch. It's been perch after. I can't imagine how many perch are sitting down here.
Swell out of it.
What happened to walleye fishing? Forget the walleyes. We got perch going. Billy, one more and let's get out of here.
There's one.
Let's see if we can get some walleyes yet.
There's one.
Well, it looks like a little better fish. What do you got there? Ooh, that might be a bruiser.
Swim sideways.
Just typical.
That's a funny looking bass.
Right?
This bass got squished. It's a flat bass. It's a flounder bass.
Here we go, Jeff. Hey, we kind of switched gears here now since we caught enough bluegills and perch and quite a few walleyes. I said, let's try for some smallmouth. We're casting around the islands here and just started, and there we go. Nice little smallmouth there. And basically, boy, I cannot believe all the rocks around these islands, which obviously makes sense, but smallmouth haven right there. Nice little smallmouth. Boy, this shoreline's got some fish sitting on it. Another decent smallmouth. Come on, Phil. One thing I love about catching smallmouth, boy, when they grab it, they're pretty good at it. That's a chunky little smallmouth there. Decent fish.
Pretty good one.
Nice fish right there. Gotta love it.
Bye.
If you deem the show a success.
There's a fish. You see that fish come right out? He came right out of the trees and just flew right at it. There's your pike. Here he is. He came flying out of them trees. Yep, I seen him come flying.
You saw the fish.
Right out of the tree. I'm like, whoa, cat.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, he came screaming right out of the tree. You said you wanted a pike? There's your pike. Yeah, Jeff, you're a pretty good guy because you just said a couple minutes ago we need a pike to fill out the show. And all of a sudden, 4 casts later. Hey Jeff, you know I've never fished this Turtle Flambeau before, and very unique body of water. You know, just the scenic value alone is something, and just amazing when you're up here. This looks like exactly like a lot of areas I've been in Canada. A lot of islands, a lot of rock coming off these islands. Boy, I'll tell you, this is a really unique body of water. This is one of them bodies that I bet you would take a long time to really learn too, huh?
Well, one of the things about motoring around out here is you got to learn where you can drive fast and where you can't.
Right.
You know, nowadays with that map chip, that really helps out a lot, but it's certainly hit my share of things over the years out here. But what I like about it is, you know, you got to think about it. In 1925, there's 2 main rivers coursing through this area with some other small feeder creeks.
Yeah.
9 main original lake basins, but most of what you're fishing was in 1925. It was woods.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I got a pike hit right by the boat. Oh, he's laying right on that rock right there. Got him, Jeff. The Petenwell and the Castle Rock. That's a nicer pike. They were both built in the 50s. I think 52 or 53. So it's interesting to see these bodies of water like this. And they, boy, I'll tell you, they're just tremendous fisheries. I couldn't believe if we would have just targeted perch today, we could have caught 100 perch like nothing. I mean, that's amazing. Boy, that one's got her down there a little bit, huh? Better not tear up my nice little crankbait I've been catching all these fish on.
You know, a little nicer pike out here. This would be a good. This would be a good one to fillet and get a nice amount of meat off of him. But we're gonna let him go to fight another day.
Good. Nothing wrong with that.
There he goes.
Hey Jeff, now this is something that you offer for your guide clients, a hot meal like this, huh?
Yeah. Yep, it's an option for 3 people. It's $35. For 2 people, I charge $25.
Can't beat that. No,
I have a lot of people who aren't real gun-ho avid fishermen.
Right.
This is like the highlight of the day for them. So.
Don't ask me to say anything for a little bit. I'm gonna start shoveling. Wow, Jeff, I'll tell you, hey, great time fishing today. Absolutely awesome meal. The only problem is I gotta drive home. I'll tell you, this is a great fishery, and I'll tell you, Phil, we had a lot of fun, didn't we, today?
Oh, that's for sure.
Yep, gotta love that. Hey, if people want to get a hold of you and come out to do some great guiding up here on the Turtle Flowage and have a great meal, how can they do it, Jeff?
Well, my phone number is 715-776-0140. And if you want to find my website, if you just Google Bobber Down Guide Service, I'll come up on the computer.
That sounds great. Hey, thanks again for joining us, and remember, it's a great day to be alive.
Hi. Who's in there? He wants the juices to flow.
How come we're
The
not
nose is a
getting?
little tougher.
Stop that! We're not getting
Do not want to see that. I think it's worth taking them back to the rooster. It's not a visual I want in my. It's not a visual I want in my mind.
Island boy, Island pumpkin boy. That is me. Island pumpkin boy.
Oh, come on now.
You want me to film this one for you?
No.
You sure?
Why would I want that thing?
You want to get your butt right next to the trolling motor?
That trolling motor might never work again if that's the case. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, big boy.
Your
big
body
boy.
this way, a little more. Get your body this way a little more.
Oh, we're going to dance. Okay, ready, sweet cheeks? Here you go. I caught them all on my cane pole. Hey, Phil! Just so you know, that's really not Jeff's boat. We'll see you later.